In this video, I'm going to show you step-by-step instructions on how to replace the charging port on the Samsung A03 Core. This one's got a damaged charging port, so we're just going to swap it out for a fresh part. To start off the job, obviously this one's got a cracked screen, they didn't want this doing. Remove the SIM tray, nice and easy. Once the SIM is out of the way, then you're going to take one of these plastic guitar picks and you're going to go into where you've removed the SIM card, because that bit's nice and flexible, and it's going to provide an entry point for that guitar pick that you're just going to insert a few millimeters before running it down just to snap open this back cover. It's really easy to open up. It's a little bit awkward on the corners, but once you've got a good run through most of these edges, you'll find that it comes away pretty easily. Just be careful on the buttons because they can fly out, and if you put the pick in too far, you can damage these little contacts there. But that is the back cover removed. Nice and simple. We do need to isolate power from the device before completing the repair. To do that, we need to remove these screws that hold down this plastic shield up at the very top. Now, all these screws are the same size, so don't worry about mixing them up during the repair. And because of the shape of this little back cover, they make a very handy screw storage pot just to keep your screws in whilst you're doing the repair. I wouldn't advise not isolating the power before the repair. Don't skip this step. So now that we've got all those screws removed, we need to remove this plastic shield. There's a little point there that we can get the tweezers into. It'll lift it off just enough so that we can pick it off like that. Then we're going to isolate power by disconnecting the battery. There's this connector just here. Just use a plastic prying tool to disconnect that and get it out of the way. Move down to the bottom of the phone now, where you will be met with more crosshead screws that need to be removed. Just go ahead and get all of those out of the way. If you like repair content just like this, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And if this is your first DIY phone repair, I want to know how you think you got on, and if there's any steps that I missed during this repair. Most of the time you guys will be quick to point them out anyway, so I don't even need to ask. Now, the prying point on this bottom area is, where are you? Let's go for this one here. So we're going to get the tweezers again and just poke it underneath the loudspeaker. It lifts it up a bit and we can get it out nice and easy. Now this cable here, that goes underneath the charging port. That's for the display. But on the back of the display, there's another cable here that comes around and connects to the charging port. Just use the plastic spudger to disconnect that. Do the same with this little coaxial cable. It can be a bit awkward, these, and fiddly, but that one came out quite nicely. There's no screws holding this down, so we're just going to pry underneath it with the plastic tool, and this one conveniently popped out and it's ready to go. Now for this one, it must not be a very popular phone because I really struggled to get a part for this. However, iParts came through with a new part. I'm not sure if it's genuine. We do prefer to use genuine here, but I cannot confirm or deny. Installation is very simple. Just placing it down, making sure that you've got the right part. If it doesn't fit, it's probably because you've got the wrong connector. Reconnect this cable just here, and then we're going to concentrate on this stupid coaxial cable that all Samsungs have, and that are always, I know these are tricky for newcomers. Usually I just grab hold of it with the tweezers, hold it over very close to where it needs to sit in, and then we're going to push down on it, and hopefully it's on target and it sits real nice like that. There's also a little channel where it sits into there like a clip. Make sure it goes into there as well. And then we're going to run it into the little channel that it sits in on this right hand side of the phone, making sure that it pushes down all the way up to the top. Now all we need to do is reconnect the battery. We just need to line that back up, push down, make sure that it's connected, and then we can reinstall those little plastic shields that we removed. So when you're laying this down, make sure that you sit the bottom in first, then the rest of it should clip in nicely like that. And then fast montage of me screwing down a load of crosshead screws. Now do the same for the bottom. And I'm not going to bore you with watching me screw some screws in, so we'll just speed this bit up as well. If you like the look of this screwdriver that I'm using, have a look in the description. I'll leave a link for it in there. And once everything's screwed down, just run your eye over it one last time. Some quick troubleshooting steps. If that shield doesn't sit flat, just give it a squeeze. If that cable's not sat in right, then it will mean the back cover doesn't sit right. So just make sure that that's tucked away. And then if you've got any missing screws, then good luck finding them on your hands and knees. So now we're going to just place the little clamshell back cover back over everything, and we're just going to give it a good squeeze. Make sure, turn the phone on its side, run your eye over that edge, and then squeeze it in. Do the same over this side. You can see that's not quite in right. Just squeeze it, real easy, all the way around. And that, apart from the SIM tray, is job done. Of course, it's always good to test your work. So plug it in, make sure that you're getting some charge in there. It is charging, I can see it on the ammeter. Also a good idea to check your headphone function. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.